comfyui workflow called the radiostream recorder. First, I made a module here that I can search for a radio station by topic. So I put in vintage radio. I could have put news or talk radio or country western, something like that. And then this will be able to search for a free radio station and then download. I have it set to 18 seconds of audio from that. And then it takes the audio and it uses this module called Whisper Transcribe to get the text from the audio. And I'm going to add to the text a little bit of extra information to guide the image creation. So regardless of what text I get from the radio, it is going to add to it that the image will be an ethereal angelic atmosphere in inner space. So next, it sends the combined output text to an AI generator that outputs a description of an image based on that text. And then it sends that to the image generator, generates the image, and it also sends the original text from the radio to be turned into a subtitle. So I'm going to run this workflow to generate another image based on whatever happens to be on the radio in the vintage radio category right now. So it's grabbing the radio, it's getting the text out of it, it is turning it into an image description, and now it is generating the image. And so the original text from the radio was, "I believe that you love me under just my speed. You ain't got no money, honey. Money's what I need. I got bills. I got bills." So looks like there's some money flying around in the air around this angel. If I decide to change the ethereal angelic atmosphere in inner space, well, first I'm going to save it into a note. Add note, utilities, note, so I can use it again later. And I'm going to change this to strange cinematic cityscape in a glass jar. And then that will be added to whatever it gets from the radio. And I'm going to change the, from vintage radio to news. So it should be combining the news with strange cinematic cityscape in a glass jar. Any breakthroughs? Why? Because they're scared. We see our friends, we see our family members developing dementia. Every time we struggle to find the name, we worry when we displace our keys. Or so let's see what was generated again here. A surreal dream-like cinematic cityscape contained within an enormous glass jar. Ethereal, scarce, bit mystery, apprehension. Ever-present worry over lost memories as the skyline fades into a horizon beyond reach. The key here is it did incorporate the concept of losing memory into this particular image description. So that is a success there. So that's the idea for this workflow. The the two modules that I made myself with the help of AI for this purpose were the radio stream recorder, which I originally just went looking for a free streaming radio service online and then looked up their API, which is a way for programs to access the radio stations. And so I had AI build a program that would access that radio station and record it and output the results, and then turn it into a module that works in this environment so that it could then output the audio to these other modules that I did not make, but I strung them together. And the other module that I made for this purpose was the Olama text to image prompt. And I have AI locally installed with this service called Olama, and I went to their website and they had some code for something called structured output, where you can make sure that the results you get back from the AI are exactly restricted to a particular category. So, for example, I wanted an image prompt, and most of the time, if you ask AI a question and tell it to give you an image prompt, it will give you back something like, here is your image prompt, blah, 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 and here's some more I have to say about that. And the extra text there is going to cause problems if you just want to use the text directly. So structured output enables me to get the output separated by category so that I can extract just the image description from the results. And then I send that out to the image generator. So that pretty much sums up this workflow, how it works, and I hope you are inspired on creating your own innovative workflows by this. Thank you very much.